Hi, I'm Josh Gitalis. One of my greatest tools as a practitioner is using symptomatology, is looking at an individual's symptoms to try to figure out what's going on in the body. You know, I'm speaking English to you today, but the body speaks the language of symptom. And if we know how to understand that language, we can get tremendous insight into what might be missing or what might be in excess. Some of those deficiencies can be related to nutrients. Now, currently, when someone has a nutrient deficiency and goes to a doctor, they're looking for end-stage diseases. For example, vitamin C deficiency is associated with a disease called scurvy. This happened many years ago, you know, when sailors would go out on the ocean for long voyages, they wouldn't have fresh fruits and vegetables, and their teeth would fall out, their immune systems would plummet, their wounds wouldn't heal, and eventually they would die. And over time, trial and error, they discovered it was scurvy, vitamin C deficiency. So they sent limes with these sailors, and that's why they're sometimes called limeys. And this cured them of the scurvy. But we also see this with vitamin B1. We get beriberi. Vitamin B3 deficiency is pellagra, and even a protein deficiency is associated with kwashiorkor. But what happens when there's symptoms that aren't quite that drastic, that aren't end-stage disease? Almost like little whispers telling us we need more of this or less of that. Well, continuing with vitamin C as an example, there's a number of symptoms that we see from a subclinical vitamin C deficiency. Some of these can include bleeding gums when you brush or floss, broken capillaries, varicose veins, spider veins, bloodshot eyes, hemorrhoids, poor immunity, poor wound healing. These would be signs that would point to me and tell me that, hey, this person needs more vitamin C and probably bioflavonoids too, which occur with vitamin C in nature. Let's look at another example. Water. You know, when we hear the word dehydration, we think about someone with a red face, sweating in the hot heat, and just, you know, being extremely thirsty. That's end-stage dehydration, but what happens if we don't consume enough water on a daily basis? We might get chapped lips, dry mouth, we might even get a headache. People often experience constipation and other symptoms that point to a slight imbalance. So symptoms, this amazing tool, if we learn how to listen to it, if we learn how to understand what it's telling us, we can get tremendous insight into what's happening inside the body and then make changes using food and lifestyle and supplements in certain cases to get the body back into balance. This is functional nutrition.